Ron Brown with Tech for Senior Chromebook Tips in 2023. Let's have a look. Fast pairing is a new feature for your Chromebook. This is very important that you understand this because it will make life a lot simpler when you're trying to pair peripheral devices to your Chromebook or your tablet or your phone. So let me explain how this works. In this diagram, you'll see that we have your Google account at the top. That's the big G that you see there. In this demonstration, we have three devices. We have, of course, your Android phone, we have an Android laptop, and then we have your Chromebook. Now, you've just bought some earbuds and you want to make sure they work with all your devices. Traditionally, what you've had to do is you've had to take your earbuds and pair them to your phone. You then have had to take them again and pair them to your tablet. And then you have to take them again and pair them to your Chromebook. Let's look how it will work now with fast pairing. You're going to take your earbuds and you're going to pair them with your Android phone. So you'll go through the traditional pairing approach that you do where you have to pair your earbuds to your phone. And I'll be showing you how to do this on your Chromebook in a moment, but you're going to go through the traditional Bluetooth pairing. And so now you have your earbuds in your ears and you can listen to your music from your phone. Here's where fast pairing changes. What happens is that with fast pairing, the information is sent to Google. Google, of course, is your Google account, and your tablet and your Chromebook are already connected to the same account. So now you come along and want to use your earbuds on your Android tablet. Well, when the earbuds come into proximity of the tablet, Google will send you a message on the screen and say, do you want to connect? And you just simply say yes, and boom, you're connected. No more pairing, because it already knows that it's paired to your phone, and your phone is one of your registered devices. So now we come to your Chromebook. You take your earbuds and you're in the proximity of your Chromebook. Maybe you're sitting in the chair and you take your earbuds out. And what you'll get is a message on your Chromebook saying, do you want to connect? You simply say yes, and it's done. Now, once you've done it once, you'll never have to do that again. So they will just automatically connect to your peripheral devices. This makes it much easier, and you don't have to pair your buds each time you want to use them with your different devices. Fast pairing is going to save a lot of time and make things very easy for you. Let me just show you now on a Chromebook how to pair a Bluetooth device to your Chromebook, and I'll show you on my Pixelbook how fast pairing works. So let's have a look. Let's look at how fast pairing will work on your Chromebook. But first I want to show you how to connect Bluetooth devices to your machine. If your Chromebook works with Bluetooth, it can connect devices like keyboards, mice, speakers, headphones, and headsets. It's important that you only pair your Chromebook to devices you trust. Devices stay paired to your Chromebook even when other people use your computer. So to check and see if your Chromebook works with Bluetooth, you'll see my mouse comes down here. We're going to drag it down to the bottom right, and we're going to select the little battery icon here, and we're going to click that, and we'll see, of course, my Bluetooth icon is here. I can turn that off. Oops, now my mouse doesn't work because it's connected by Bluetooth. Oh well, I still have my trackpad, and we'll turn that back on, and you'll see now that my Bluetooth is now repaired with my mouse. I'm now going to show you how to connect my Pixel Buds to my Chromebook. We're going to connect this via Bluetooth. So if you look at my mouse here, we're going to drag my mouse down to the bottom right. I'm going to click the little battery icon, and this of course will bring up my Pixel, or so this will bring up my Bluetooth menu here. And if you come down to the little drop-down menu here on the right, I'm going to click this, and now we're going to have a look and we're going to pair a new device. So I'm going to click Pair New Device, and this is going to go into pairing mode. And on my Pixel Bud case, I'm going to open it, and I'm going to hold the little button on the back for 3 seconds, and it should go into pairing mode. There, it's found my Pixel Bud Pros. So I'm going to click on that, and it now says it's pairing, and it says Ronald's Pixel Buds Pro are now connected. Let's come back and see if that's true. We're going to come back over here. We'll come up to Bluetooth, and we'll come down, and we'll see, of course, my 2 devices I have paired are the Bluetooth mouse and also my Pixel Bud Pro. That's great. I can listen to music on my Chromebook now through my Pixel Buds. For this session, I'm not going to tell you what I'm about to display. I'm going to play a trick on you. Life's too short not to have a lot of fun, so today we're going to have some fun with our Chromebook, and I'm going to show you a real neat feature. So I want you to look at the bottom shelf. Remember, at the bottom here on our Chromebook, this is called the shelf. And of course, we have our apps pinned along the shelf, okay? So I want everyone to think about this and what is unusual about my shelf. There's something very peculiar, and most of you who use your Chromebook all the time will say, hey, what's going on here? That's not possible, okay? And I want you to look, and let's see who gets the answer first. I'm going to give you just a second to think about this, but I want you to look along the shelf. The clue is on the shelf. All right, let's have a look and see what I'm trying to show you. Let's come down to the shelf and come along to the left, to the right. Of course, we have Chrome. I have my my Google Docs opened. I have Google News, and I'm not going to go through everything. Let's come along here, keep coming along, and hold on. What's this? This is, does anyone know what this is? Symbol of, this is Microsoft Edge. Hold on. How are we running Microsoft Edge on a Chromebook? We're not running Windows on a Chromebook. How do we do that? Well, is this really Microsoft Edge? Let's have a look here. Hey, looks like Microsoft Edge. In fact, we have got Bard open here. Yeah. Let's see what it, let's ask it something here and see what it says. Let's ask it about the competition. What is Chat GPT? See what it says. It's searching, it doesn't know. And there comes the answer for what is ChatGPT. So now I'm using Microsoft Edge on my Chromebook, and I've just looked at AI in Bing. So how did I do that? That's pretty weird. So let's get out of here. And let's come back and let's just keep going across the shelf, and let's see what other things are going to happen here. Oh, well, there's one we'll talk about later, but oh, hold on. Firefox. Firefox on a Chromebook? Let's click this. Is it really Firefox? I'll be darned. It is Firefox. Let's see if they can find Tech for Senior. I guess they did. Tech for Senior. Firefox has heard of Tech for Senior. Let's see what it brings up. Even found our website. Amazing, eh? So, hold on. This is Firefox on a Chromebook. How did I do that? I've now shown you that we've got, let's go to Chrome. Here's my Chrome browser open. But I also have Firefox, and I also have Microsoft Edge. So how did all this happen? Well, I'm not going to belabor this point anymore, but I'll give you the clue and I'll tell you what I want to talk about. I'm running these on Linux. Linux is an operating system that can run on your Chromebook at the same time at the same time as your Chrome OS is running. And that's what I'm showing you today, as we have the Microsoft Edge browser running Bing, and we have, of course, Firefox running as well at the same time. But these are running in a container of Linux. So the point I wanted to make today is, how do you run Linux on a Chromebook? Let me show you. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come down. Remember that little battery thing we saw on the right-hand side? Let's click that and let's get to Settings. Settings. So what we're going to do is come up to Settings, click Settings, and we're going to come down and we're going to come to, you see over here it says Advanced. Let's click Advanced, and we're going to come down even lower here, down to Developers. Let's click the Developer menu here, and here you'll see Linux Development Environment. Now I actually have Linux installed, so I'm going to come over here, click this menu, and you'll see all the options we have. And at the bottom here it says Remove Linux Development Environment. Click this and hit Remove, and it will remove Linux from your operating system on your Chromebook. So the question really is, should you install and run Linux? Linux is another operating system that you're probably not familiar with, but it is very popular in other parts of the world, such as Europe. It offers an immense wealth of apps and programs that would parallel any other operating system we have today. What Google has done is it has allowed a container or an enclosed space of Linux to run within the Chrome operating system. So you can run them, and as you saw on my Chromebook, we could look at Google Chrome running on a Chromebook, and we can look at Firefox and Microsoft Edge running in Linux. And you couldn't tell the difference. You had no idea that they were running. Google has made it a lot easier to run Linux on your Chromebook. The problem is that it is a command line operating system. I would not suggest that you hit the install button and install Linux just to fool around with it or see it or test it out. I think if you're going to do this, you should have some support by either a Linux club or someone who knows a lot about Linux that can help you get going with it. Otherwise, you're just going to fill up your hard drive with a bunch of useless files. But if you do have some support, or you are interested in that, it is very easy to do now and will offer another dimension for your Chromebook. And that's why I wanted to mention it today. So what I want to do is show you how to use ChatGPT with your Chromebook. You may have noticed at the last video on our shelf here, you saw the ChatGPT icon. So let me show you how to set that up on your Chromebook. So you can just click the button and it'll take you right to ChatGPT. Now, you will have to have a ChatGPT account. So I'm assuming that you've set one up and have logged into your account. So let's look at this and see how we're going to do it. So the first thing I'm going to do is bring up our Chrome browser. And what we want to do is get into our account. All right, let's just follow the link that I've put on the screen, and we'll put that into our URL, and that should bring us right into our ChatGPT account, which you'll see I have on the screen here. So this is ChatGPT, and you will be familiar with this if you have an account. So the accounts are free, by the way, so I would encourage you to set one up. So let's come over here, and we'll come up now to the top right-hand corner, and I want you to click these three little dots here. And now we're going to come down to More Tools, and over here, we're going to create a shortcut. So let's click this, and now you'll see we can call this, we'll rename it in a second here, but here is the icon, and we're going to call this ChatGPT. And you can either have it open in a separate window if you click this, or you can have it open in your existing window, and then we're simply going to create it. And I'm going to click the Create button here, and that's going to create an icon for this, and that of course is going to be found in your launcher. So let's have a look at where we'll find it. We're going to come down here now, and we're going to come over here to the left, and we'll open this. And as we come down here, we're going to see that of course we have ChatGPT. And here is the icon that's going to launch us. So what we're going to do is we're going to pin this to our shelf because I use it all the time. So I want to pin it right to our shelf down here. So what we'll do is we'll just right click on it, and it says Pin to Shelf. And now we have a ChatGPT button pinned to the shelf of our Chromebook. Anytime we want to use it, we just click the button here, and that'll take us right to ChatGPT. And we are ready to do a search. So what is Google One? Google One is a subscription services that offers a package of services from Google. If you look at this diagram, the most important is the storage. And most people purchase Google One for the extra storage. And as you can see, you get 100 gigabytes for about $20 a year. Then you get 200 gigabytes for $30 a year and 2 terabytes for $100 a year. Now, most people, if they have a Gmail account, have the standard 5 gigabits of storage. And oftentimes you want more. And for the vast majority of people, 100 gigabytes is just fine, which is simply $20 for the year. It used to be that that did not include the VPN service from Google, but the change is it does now. All the plans, you're able to use the VPN service, which makes it a great deal for you. So is this a VPN you should trust? Can Google see everything you do when you're connected to a VPN? Let me answer that. To put it simply, no. Google One's VPN is built in a way that it cannot track you on the network, and it cannot identify your personal information with your internet pathway. They use a system called blindsiding to provide a stronger guarantee that your network identity cannot be revealed. They do not log your IP address or network traffic. They have open source client libraries that are available for independent audit. And the independent audits are available for anyone to see. This is a very secure system. I think if you do require a VPN, I think this is a very good service for you and is available on all your devices with a Google One subscription. So as just discussed, the Google One VPN is free if you have any one of the Google One plans. This is a recent change and a good option for you to use this on your Chromebook. Let me show you how to install the Google One VPN on your Chromebook. You'll see now this is my cursor, and we're going to come down and we're going to go to the Play Store. Using the Android app is the best way to install the Google One VPN on your Chromebook. So let's go to the Play Store. I have the Play Store on my shelf here. Let's click this and just go to the Play Store. And at the top here, we're going to type in Google One VPN. Hey, look, I've searched for it before. So let's click on the VPN, Google One VPN. We're going to bring it here, and this is going to install it. So when you go to the Play Store, you'll notice a lot of options. There's an option for Google One app, an option for Google One app plus VPN. They're all the same. They all will take you to this location, which is the Google One app. And that is what you want to install. It'll have the big number 1 sign here. It'll say Google and Google LLC. Let's install that. Okay, now we have the Google One app installed. You'll see that up here it says installed. Let's open it. Click Get Started. Now, as we come down here, we're going to see here is the VPN. And what we're going to do is click Get Started on the VPN. And this opens right up, and basically you can, all you have to do is click Use the VPN. I'm not going to go into all the specifics of why you might want a VPN in this video, but if we just click this, this will turn on our VPN. Now, Google One wants to set up a VPN connection that allows you to monitor network traffic, only except if you trust this source. I do, and I'm going to click OK. And it tells me now that my VPN is running. So this means that my IP address that I have now is anonymous, and no one can track me. So we're going to come out of this now. And I want to come down, and we'll come down on the right-hand side here. And you'll see that in our quick settings menu here that we have the VPN services on. If I click this little down arrow here, this is where you can toggle the your VPN services on or off. In this case, we have it toggled on, and if we wanted to disconnect the VPN service, we just click Disconnect. And that's how you run Google One's VPN on your Chromebook. I'd like to show you now how to access reader mode or reader view on your Chromebook. Now, I'm sure you have experienced the problem when you're looking at a news article. You're going to get lots of ads, and particularly if it's offered through a website. And this particular example I'm doing is Japan's ice base says moonlander unexpectedly accelerated and likely crashed. And there's actually lots of ads going to come up in this. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up to the top here, and I'm just going to click on Reader View. It is called Reader View. It's going to access, here's the ads popping up now, but I'm going to come to Reader View, and now this brings us up, and it's now ad-free. And you can look at the whole article here. All the images are there, but it is all ad-free. And this is called Reader View. This is an extension for your Chrome browser. There's also an extension called Reader Mode. So you can use either one, and I'm going to show you where you can find these and how you can install them. These are extensions that you will add to your Chrome browser, and they'll be available across all platforms that you use Chrome on. So let's just have a look at how you might find these and install them. I think they're very useful. So the first thing is we're going to go to the Chrome Web Store, not the Android App Store, okay? Not the Android Play Store. We're going to go to the Web Store. So let's come down to our shelf. We should be able to find the Web Store. We'll come down here. So we're going to come down to the bottom here, and we'll see Chrome Web Store. Let's click this. And now we're going to look for extensions. We're going to now type in Reader. Now we have Reader View and Reader Mode. Let's install Reader Mode since I don't have it installed on this particular Chromebook. So let's click Reader Mode, and we're going to come down, and the one that you want We're going to shoot more extensions up here to make sure we find it. And here is Reader View, which I already have. And this is the one that you will want. These are the two that you'll want to install. This is called Reader Mode, and this is Reader View. And you can choose whichever one you like best. I have Reader View installed, and that's what I just showed you. Let's try Reader Mode. Let's click this one. And now this is going to add this as an extension to Chrome. So we're simply going to click this, and we're going to say read and change all your data on all websites, and we're going to add that as an extension. And now it is installed. And if we come up at the top here, we're going to see, oops, this is Reader View. Where did that extension go? Well, there actually is a long list of them here, and it should be installed right here. And that's the icon symbol you'll see. And we're going to click this and pin it to the top, so we now have this at the top. All right, let's come back to that article we were looking at. We'll come back to the original. This is where it is, and now we're going to click Reader Mode. And here it brings it up. And again, the article is without any ads. So you can choose between the Reader Mode and Reader View, whichever one you like best. Now, if you come down to extensions, let's come down and do more tools, and we come to our extensions menu. This is where you can toggle them on or off. And let's come down to Reader. And here we are. We've got both Reader View and Reader Mode on. I don't see any reason why you'd want to use both of these. So you can choose whichever one you like. And you can just, if you want to toggle it off, let's take Reader View off. We'll just turn this off. And as you can see up at the top, it went away. So this is an easy way just to toggle the extensions on or off. And a great way to get rid of all those ads if you're reading news articles. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. We'd sure appreciate a like and subscribe. And until we see you again, have a great day.